Well, it's a brand new year.
Yeah, fucking new year, new me, baby. Now, fuck all that new shit. Let's take a look back. Now, I have my top 10. Do you have a top 10 that you want to whip out?
I have a top eight. I have
All
not
right.
the last two ones, but yeah, I can definitely go through some in no particular order. For 2022, really enjoyed Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it's going to be a big contender for award season. So, and rightly so. It's a
Mhm.
film. Also put Nope. That was like,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and those two are also my top three. And then the other one, the last one in my top three is Del Toro's Pinocchio. So my top three films are like these are it here. Really put the Batman. I really like the Batman. That was really fun. Uh,
Hmm.
I also put Banshees of Inisherin. I thought that was really good. That was a more of a recent watch. Actually, I watched that Christmas Day. It's a really wholesome, good time.
Each time you bother me from this day on, I'll take those shears and I'll take one of my fingers off with them and I'll give that finger to you until I have no fingers left.
To follow it up with even a bigger heartwarming spectacle of The Whale. They were not
Hmm.
when they said Brendan Fraser gives a fucking career best in this movie. Man, it was a hard watch. And then these last twos were kind of just not for like the whole film, but just certain aspects of it. Obviously, got to give. Well, I guess it'll be an honorable mention, or I mean, I'll just say it. But I did. The visuals for Avatar: Way of Water were pretty great. I got to give credit where it's due. James Cameron
Hmm.
could pull some fucking visuals. Was the story amazing? No. It was just whale wars, like for a good good part of it. And then the last one so far on my list, not completed yet, is Wakanda Forever, just because I really like the set design and the costumes, as well as I liked how they kind of handled the whole passing of Chadwick Boseman and Namoro's a really good character in my opinion. So those are some of my top ones, but I still need to add more to it. I have not finished watching everything that came out in 2022. Uh,
Yeah.
so this can be updated later. But yeah, that's sort of the ones I have so far. Andrew, what films were your top favorite ones of 2022?
Yeah, essentially, I fall into the same category. Like, I didn't watch every single movie that came out this past year. This is just all the shit that I did see. If I get through all my list here, and you're thinking to yourself, why the fuck this, like, why isn't this movie on it? Just know, either A, I didn't see it, or B, I did see it, but don't feel that strongly about it. So just keep that in mind, people. So, I'll just start with the honorable mentions first. These will go in just alphabetical order here. The first one is Babylon, Banshees of Inisherin. After that, we got Barbarian, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Bodies, 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 Jackass Forever. After that, we got Nope, Pearl. I've got your boys, Pinocchio. After that is Prey. This Place Rules, the Andrew Callahan Channel 5 documentary on HBO. That guy's kind of in hot water right now, so we're just gonna blow past him. Top Gun Maverick. And the last honorable mention that I have is Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Are you ready for top 10?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What do you got?
Number 10, The Fucking Whale, baby. This movie's sad as fuck. And yeah, Brendan Fraser will probably get the nomination. Might even win, honestly. But I can tell you, as someone who's dealt with eating, like food addiction and weight gain before, there's a couple parts in The Whale that fucking strike to the core.
And as somebody who has a lot of religious trauma, there was just something for everybody in that film.
Shout out to the dude in my theater who fucking walked out during the scene where Brendan Fraser talks about how much he enjoys fucking his boyfriend. Number 9 is Tar. I can guarantee you, most normal people will probably watch it and find it a bit boring and not a lot going on. I thought this was dank as fuck. I enjoyed the character study aspect of it. And then number 8, Bones and All. The new Luca Guadagnino
Yeah, that one.
film about fucking two cannibals falling in love. A lot of fucking gore. The gore is done really fucking well. So if you're squeamish, this is not the movie for you. Like, I remember watching this in the theater and there was some old dude sitting in front of me And I thought this motherfucker was having like a fucking heart attack at a couple sequences. Like he was going, "Oh Jesus!" Mark Rylance as this character who feels like he's straight out of like a Stephen King novel. He's really good. The movie's really good. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up good time. Number 7 is RRR. This is a movie where I think it has every single genre known to man crammed into this movie for 3 hours. This is a very over-the-top fucking movie. Number 6 is Glass Onion, and I had so much fucking fun with this movie. I don't give a shit.
I don't know if I like it more than the first one, but I had a good time with it for sure.
After that, number 5 is The Fablemans. Paul Dano's really good. Fucking Michelle Williams, I guarantee, is probably going to get a lot of awards attention this year as Spielberg's mom. Even Seth Rogen's pretty good in the movie. But yeah, and especially like if you're creative and love filmmaking, like this movie will probably like ignite a spark. Like keep in mind, like I thought this was gonna be like kind of like a more Oscar baity movie because it's literally Steven Spielberg directing a movie about Steven Spielberg in his life and how he fell in love with movies. But I really enjoyed it. It did not come off that way at all. So it's really good. Number 4 for me is All Quiet on the Western Front. Yeah, this movie's fucking brutal as shit. There's a couple of these fucking battle scenes that are just fucking rough. Finally, an adaptation. There's been 2 major adaptations of this book, and they've both been in English, and this is the first time where someone had the common sense to go, hey, this was a German book written by a German. Why not have the whole movie be in German, starring nothing but German actors? Who would have fucking thought? So shout out for that. Number 3 is The Northman. The Northman was a fucking experience for me. Yeah, it's fucking Robert Eggers is one of my favorite. He's the director of it. The battle scenes are fucking brutal. I loved how dipped in like Norse mythology and fantasy this shit got. Alexander Skarsgård fucking is brawlic as fuck. Number 2, The Batman. I mean, I say it's fucking great. You know this.
Yeah, I love that it was essentially like, what if Hitchcock made a Batman movie? And I'm like, that's what it is.
Or yeah, even like if Fincher made a Batman movie, like
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see like a Batman versus Riddler movie done like in the vein of Seven, and this is what that movie is.
Yeah, Paul Dano was, I mean, this was Paul Dano's year. Like, my man was going for, he's like, I'm getting an Oscar somehow. One of these roles has to do it for me.
And number 1, I mean, if you haven't figured it out by now, like Byron, what's my number 1?
Oh, it's got to be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, because of fucking course it is. Like goddamn, like this is the movie that did like the multiverse better than Doctor Strange, and
Yeah.
who would have fucking thought that going into this year? I mean, everything that has to be said about this movie has already been said. But yeah, that's my top 10. This is how it stands for now. Talk to me next week, and this whole list could fucking change. So who the fuck knows? But as of right now, this was my top 10.